guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to show you how to make 10 DIY makeup craft projects. If you enjoyed this video, please click that like button and comment down below your favorite DIY from this video. And if you're not already subscribed and would like to see future DIY videos, please click that subscribe button. And if you know another language, I would love for you to help me translate this video. The link will be down below. Now on to the video. The first project, I will show you how to make a giant Baby Lips Flower Vase. For this one, you will need one of the larger Vase plastic water bottles. Start by removing the label on both sides. With an X-Acto knife, cut out the bottom to create an opening. And it should look something like this. And use some pink spray paint to paint the outside of the water bottle. Next, you will need some clear sticker paper. I will leave a link down below to where you can find this, and you will also need this printable. I will also leave a link down below to where you can print this out. Once you have that printed out, then just trim it down to size. Once the spray paint has dried, then you can place the sticker onto the water bottle. Once that is done, you can add some water and real flowers, or you can add fake flowers. And that is how you make the giant Baby Lips Flower Vase. For the second DIY project will be mini Baby Lips lights. For this one, you will need some clear straws. And you will also need these mini Baby Lips labels. I will leave a link down below where you can print these out. Once you have them printed out, then just cut them out. So the labels are a bit long to wrap around the straw, so just cut them down a little bit. Start cutting the straw into pieces that are a little over 1 inch. You will need 10 of these 1-inch pieces. Wrap the labels around the straw and secure them with some Elmer's glue. Repeat that process until you have 10 mini baby lips. Next, you will need some of these clear mini LED lights. I found these at the dollar store. Apply a tiny amount of hot glue to the bottom of the light and then place the straw onto that. Repeat that process for the remaining lights. And that is how you make mini Baby Lips lights. The third DIY project will be lipstick push pins for a corkboard. For this one, you will need a small piece of black cardstock or poster board. Sketch out an outline of a lipstick tube. The next step is to cut that out. Next, you will need cardstock in the color that you would like your lipstick. Place the lipstick tube that was cut out onto one of the pieces of cardstock, trace around the top, and then cut that out. I'm going to use some silver glitter duct tape for the middle. I just cut out a piece that was the right size for the middle and wrapped that around. With some Elmer's glue, I glued the pink piece of cardstock to the top. I used a piece of styrofoam to push a push pin in, and then I put some Elmer's glue on top of that and glued the lipstick to that. And that is how you make these mini lipstick push pins. For the next DIY project is a mini lip corkboard for your lipstick push pins. For this one, you will need a piece of cork. Sketch out a lip shape onto the piece of cork and then cut that out. Here is mine after it was cut out. You can leave it like it is or you can paint it. I'm going to paint mine with some pink acrylic paint. And this is mine after the paint had dried. To hang this on the wall, I'm going to use some of these glue dots. You will just want to find something that you can hang it on the wall that it won't remove the paint on your wall. Add your notes, your push pins, and there you have your very own lip corkboard and lipstick push pins. The fifth DIY, it will be a candy container that looks like a great lash mascara. So for this one, you will need one of these Fiji water bottles in the 1 liter size. Cut off the top portion of the water bottle. Remove the label from both sides of the water bottle. If it is sticky, I used a mixture of coconut oil and baking soda. Place that on the water bottle, let it sit for about 5 minutes, and then rubbed it off. I know there's several ways to remove the stickiness. This is just the best way that I found to do it. You will also need a smart water bottle in the 33.8 ounce size. Cut right about where the T ends, and you will want to cut all the way around the water bottle so you're left with 2 pieces. With a piece of sandpaper, sand down any rough edges and to make it even. Now I'm going to paint the 2 pieces. For the top, I'm going to use this green acrylic paint, and for the bottom, the pink spray paint. The reason why I'm using the 2 different is because I couldn't find a green that I liked for the top, and this one was the one that I liked best. Here are both pieces after they were dried. I cut out a piece of foam that was 11 inches by 2.5 inches. You can use any color foam. Place the piece of foam into the water bottle, and you will want it to overlap a little bit. With some hot glue, glue the 2 overlapping pieces of foam together, and then start gluing around the foam onto the 4 sides of the water bottle. You will also need some clear sticker paper for this. Again, there will be a link down below where you can find it. And you will also need this printout, and there will be a link down below for this as well. Once you have that printed out, then just cut it down to size. Place the label onto the water bottle and add your candy, and there you have your great Lash Mascara Candy Container. The next DIY will be a Baby Lips and EOS Pillowcase. For this one, you will need a set of white pillowcases. You will also need some t-shirt heat transfers. Just went online and printed out some Baby Lips and EOS images. When you print them out, you will want to make sure that you mirror image them so they are backwards. Once they're printed out onto the heat transfer paper, then just cut each of them out. With a piece of white poster board, I cut that down to size and placed that into the middle of the pillowcase. I'm doing this so the images don't transfer to the other side of the pillowcase. Arrange the images onto the pillowcase how you would like them, then iron them according to the package instructions. Once they were heat set onto the pillowcase, I removed the backing, and I had my EOS and Baby Lips pillowcase. Repeat the same process for the other pillowcase, and there you will have your Baby Lips and EOS pillowcase set. The next DIY will be an eyelash organizer and or desk decor. For this one, you will need one of these round glass jars and some white spray paint. With the white spray paint the outside of the glass jar. I sketched out an eyelash design, and then with a black Sharpie marker, I colored that in. Here are both of mine after they were done. Now you can add some sand, rocks, or crushed seashells. For mine, I'm going to do one with sand and one with some crushed seashells. If you want to use this as an organizer, you can add your pens, your pencils, or your makeup brushes. And if you want to use it as room decor, then you can add these little mini fake succulents. And that is how you make these cute and easy eyelash organizers or room decor. The 8th DIY will be a lipstick storage and light. To start, you will need one of these plastic smart water bottles in the 23.7 ounce size. Cut off just a bit from the top, then draw out the shape of a lipstick and cut that out. Once I had it cut out, I used a piece of sandpaper to sand down any of the rough edges. Remove the label from both sides. Next, I'm going to use this pink spray paint to paint the top. You can spray paint it any color that you would like your lipstick. To make the bottom, you will need a plastic smart water bottle in the 33.8 ounce size. Cut off the top portion, remove the labels from both sides, sand down any rough edges, and then with some black spray paint the outside of the water bottle. Here are both pieces after they had dried. Next, you'll need a piece of black foam and also a piece of glittery silver foam. Cut the black piece to measure 9 inches by 3 inches and the silver piece to measure 11 inches by 3 inches. Apply some hot glue to one end of the black piece of foam and glue the other end to that. Place the piece of black foam into the black spray painted water bottle. Leave about 1 inch of black foam showing, and then apply some hot glue to the foam and glue that to the water bottle. With some hot glue, glue the silver piece in place. Now to turn this into a light, what I'm going to do is I'm going to stuff a little bit of tissue paper into the top part, and then I'm going to take some of these little LED lights and place those in there. And that is how you make a lipstick light. And also you can use the bottom for storage. The next DIY will be a nail polish pillow. For this one, you will need a piece of pink fabric and also a piece of black fabric. I sketched out the top of my nail polish bottle onto the piece of black fabric, and then onto the piece of pink fabric, I sketched out my nail polish bottle. For both pieces, you will want to fold those together and cut those out so when you're done you have 2 pieces of the black and 2 pieces of the pink. You will also want to make sure on the top that you have a point or something that looks like this. The next step is optional, but if you want a label for your nail polish bottle, I'm going to use some of these fabric markers, or you can also use a Sharpie pen. What I did was I just cut out a stencil for the label that I wanted. I placed that onto my pink fabric, and then with the marker, I just colored in the stencil. For the 2 black pieces, you will just want to take a little bit of the ends and fold them up and hot glue those together. This is just to make sure that the ends are nice and even. Place the 2 pieces together and then start gluing around the sides and the top, leaving the bottom open. To stuff the top, I'm going to use some of this polyfill fiber. For the nail polish bottle, glue around the 2 sides, leaving the top and the bottom open. Insert the flaps from the nail polish bottle into the bottom of the black lid. Glue one of the flaps to the black lid and the other flap to the other side of the lid, leaving an opening between the bottle and the lid. Using the same polyfill fiber, I'm going to stuff the nail polish bottle. You can use as much or as little as you would like. Once the pillow has been stuffed, apply some hot glue along the bottom to glue the 2 pieces together. And that is how you make a nail polish pillow. And I also made a mini one to match it. And for the 10th and final DIY will be a nail polish rug. So for this one, I'm actually going to use these bath rugs, but you can also still use it in your room as a rug. I will be using a pink one and also a black one. On the pink rug, I sketched out a nail polish bottle similar to the one I used in the pillow. And again, on the top, you want to leave a little flap. On the black rug, I sketched out the lid for the nail polish bottle. I cut the nail polish bottle out, and I also cut the lid out. On the flap of the nail polish bottle, I placed some hot glue and glued the lid to the nail polish bottle. Once those two pieces are glued together, then you have your very own nail polish rug. I hope you guys enjoyed these 10 DIY makeup craft projects. I would love it if you gave this video a thumbs up, leave a comment, and let me know which one was your favorite. Until next time, I hope you guys all have an amazing day.